and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Amelia Marquez. In tonight's news, observance of Police Memorial Day will take place Monday at South Jackson Civic Center. We'll bring you a video from Miss Tullahoma, Little Miss Tullahoma, and Junior Miss Tullahoma pageants, which were held last Saturday at Tullahoma High School. We'll have these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
Tax time is here and it's the perfect time to buy a vehicle, but you're not sure where to go because of poor credit health? Come see me, Dr. Credit, and the rest of the team here at Russell Barnett Kia. But don't take it from me. Here's a few of our satisfied customers and what they had to say.
He did everything and anything he could possibly do to help me.
Dr. Credit was very helpful in getting me a vehicle that I could afford.
Everything he explained to us was amazing. I would recommend him to anybody and everybody.
Dr. Credit helped very, very much.
Schedule your appointment with Dr. Credit at Russell Barnett Kia so you can drive away happy.
All I have to do to think about what I was physically before and what I am now, and I don't ever want to go back to that original situation.
The overall mission of the rehab team is always what is best for the patient and how we can facilitate maximum potential from every resident.
Well, the most important thing to me is that I'm allowed to do whatever I want to do, you know.
Everyday miracles at Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Celebrate America's independence at Tullahoma Scenic Fraser McEwen Park, Monday, July 3rd. Gates open at 3 p.m. and world-class fireworks start at 9. This free event has music and fun for everyone. Tribute bands featuring the music of Chicago, Steely Dan, Tom Petty, and more. Plus a kids zone, exotic animal petting zoo, food, fun, and games. Get the details at tullahomatn.gov/fireworks. Everyone is invited to enjoy the Tullahoma Kiwanis Independence Day Regional Celebration. July 3rd, Fraser McEwen Park, Independence Day Celebration and fireworks.
Welcome back. Tullahoma Police Chief Paul Blackpool will officiate a ceremony on Monday honoring Tullahoma police officers who have been killed in the line of duty. Chief Blackwell tells us more.
We came to talk about Police Memorial Day. That's correct. Next week, May 15th, which is Monday, we'll be holding our annual Police Memorial Day ceremony. And that's a part of Police Memorial Week, which goes from Sunday to Saturday. And it's a presidential proclamation that takes that time of the year to honor law enforcement and those that have died in the line of duty. Tullahoma's lost 5 officers in the line of duty, so we'll take that opportunity just to talk about them and pay tribute to them, and have a lot of our police officers out where they can interact with the public. And we invite everybody to come to South Jackson Civic Center Monday, the 15th at noontime, 12 o'clock. We try to keep the ceremony about 30 minutes so that people can get away on their lunch hour, run down there. Then we have a small reception afterwards in South Jackson. So if they can stick around, that's always enjoyable, just to fellowship with people.
Sure.
But as I said, we had 5 officers that have been killed in the line of duty. And just quickly to go over it, we had 2 of them in 1934 that were killed on the same day. The Chief of Police, E.C. Armstrong, and another officer, Charles Holt, were killed in December 1934 by gunshots. They responded to a domestic incident, and the man that was involved pulled a gun and first shot the chief. Then he took off running, and the other officer confronted him at one of the churches, exchanged gunfire, and he was fatally wounded. State trooper had also responded. He was fatally wounded. So actually that day we lost 3 law enforcement officers.
That was a sad day.
It was. The bad guy was killed.
Right.
And he was shot by another state trooper that was responding. And that state trooper later became chief of police here, W.C. Hale. So that all occurred in one day. Also, they lost a state trooper that same day that was escorting one of the people to Nashville. He was a motorcycle officer, and he got hit and killed. So actually 4 officers were killed that day in relation to that incident.
Unbelievable.
Yes. And then a couple years later in 1936, Officer James Flippo was killed. He was escorting a prisoner to the jail. The prisoner attacked him, took his gun, shot and killed him. So that's 3 within a 2-year time period back then. Then in 1970, 2 officers were coming back from Manchester. They dropped someone off at the jail, and they were involved in a head-on traffic collision on Highway 55. Officer Henry Travis was killed instantly, and Officer Clifford Riddle was severely injured, and he was in a coma, and he remained in a coma until 1987 when he passed away. So Tullahoma has not been immune.
Mr. Riddle never actually regained consciousness.
He remained in the coma the entire time. So to have lost 5 officers in less than 100 years, that's pretty significant. And we just want to pay tribute to them on Monday. So we invite the public to come out and just be a part of the ceremony.
Right.
We do it each year, and if not to pay honor to those that have lost, but to be able just to interact with the officers that we have out there. And we usually have a good number of them out there.
All right, that's coming up this Monday.
Monday at noontime.
At noontime.
May 15th.
All right.
Yeah.
Paul, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Always a pleasure.
News Channel 5 has reported that a Coffee County commissioner was arrested charged with public intoxication after he attended a commission meeting drunk. An officer with the Manchester Police Department received a tip from another law enforcement officer that Commissioner Stephen Jones was drunk. Several people attending the meeting also said they smelled alcohol on him. The Manchester officer confronted Jones after the meeting when he was walking to his truck. Jones admitted to drinking part of the bottle of vodka and slushies from Sonic about an hour before the commission meeting. Jones was arrested and taken to the Coffee County Jail, where he was charged with public intoxication.
Jones told News Channel 5 yesterday that he was not drunk before or during the meeting. He said he believed the arrest was politically motivated and that he had been a target, or rather he had had a target on his back since he ran for city mayor last year and lost. Jones said he paid the fine and just wants to move on from the issue. We'll be back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
He said, well, I got you approved for it. All you got to do is go drive it and tell me you want it. We can do the papers today. And I walked out of here with pretty much a brand new vehicle.
I would recommend Dr. Credit to anybody.
If you don't think that you can get a car, come see these guys. They are amazing, and they can find you what you're looking for. If they could do it with me, they can definitely work a miracle for you.
I would recommend them to anybody and everybody.
Schedule your appointment with Dr. Credit at Russell Barnett Kia so you can drive away happy.
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
Cool off this summer at Tullahoma's Splash Island. Fun for all ages. Free 25-foot slides, lazy river, fun water features for toddlers, tasty food items are available. All this and more, only $5 from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Sundays, 1 to 5. Join the fun at Tullahoma's Splash Island.
Welcome back. Let's watch as the top 11 Miss Tullahoma finalists respond to questions from the judges.
Oh, it's fun. Okay. You may have heard the phrase, "Don't burn bridges." What does that mean to you, and why is it an important standard to live by?
When I hear the phrase, "Don't burn bridges," I think of future references. You never know when you might need someone in life, and it's always kind to show respect to elderly and to people in your life, because you never know when you're going to need that, and you can't cross a bridge that's not there. Thank you.
What has been your greatest contribution to the community thus far, and how will you continue to make an impact on those around you?
My greatest contribution to my community has been my volunteer work. Through my work with my preschool ministry, elementary school tutoring, and Special Olympics, I have made it my mission to encourage unconditional love and acceptance throughout my community, and I will take this with me wherever I go. Thank you.
think it's 1. Okay. Has social media played a negative role in teaching civility, good manners, and etiquette? Please explain your answer.
I think that social media has definitely played a negative role in all of these things because it makes disrespect, cyberbullying, all of those things a cultural norm, which I don't think is right. So I definitely think that social media has played a negative role in all of those things. Thank you.
What is beauty according to the cultural norm, and how would you define your version of beauty?
Beauty according to the cultural norm is about what you wear, your clothing, your makeup, and your body shape. But to me, beauty isn't that. It's confidently beautiful. It's how you portray yourself to others around you. It doesn't matter what you look like, your body shape, or what you wear. It's about how you portray yourself to others and what you look like to others and how your beauty in the inside. Thank you.
What are a few things you think are most valuable about your experience at THS?
Because I'm a senior here at THS, I've experienced so many things. My roles as student body president and cheerleading captain have taught me leadership skills, and my involvement in honors classes has taught me responsibility and time management, even though I've pulled a few all-nighters. My classes and extracurricular activities have taught me skills that I will carry on with me wherever I go in life. Thank you.
What do you see as the greatest obstacle your generation faces, and what solution would you recommend?
The greatest obstacle that I see that my generation faces is that we are always stuck in our phones. And the way we could fix that is if we talk to each other face to face and not always in our phones. Thank you.
What do you feel is your most valuable quality as a friend, and why is that characteristic important to a friendship?
Although there are many important characteristics in a friendship, to me, the most important is value, is trust, because it's very valuable. Thank you.
What are the best qualities a parent or grandparent could pass on to their child, and why is it important?
I think the best quality a parent or grandparent could pass on to their child is unconditional love. Children are never perfect, but the most important thing is to know that they are always loved no matter what they do and supported. Thank you.
How does showing and having respect for others affect your present and your future, and why?
I believe that showing and having respect for others really shows who you are as a person and shows how you want to be viewed as a person, and really just gives a sense of your morals and how you carry yourself. Thank you.
How does self-motivation play a role in your future success?
Self-motivation is your greatest asset on your road to success, because you right now in high school, you have your parents, your guardians pushing you along and telling you can do this, you can get over these obstacles. But when you have self-motivation, when you're older in the real world, you can get through any obstacle and hardship to make your life a success and make your life worthwhile. Thank you.
I'll let you hold it. What valuable advice would you give a freshman entering Tullahoma High School in the fall of 2017?
I would tell the freshmen that they shouldn't be afraid and that I have totally been in their shoes. Thank you.
More Newsleader on 6 is coming up after these messages.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Pop music in the late 70s gave us some unforgettable memories, and you can relive them all on Saturday, May 20th at Fraser McEwen Park in Tullahoma. Come see Live from Ventura Boulevard perform a free concert at 6 p.m. Also appearing special guest, the Rock Creek Bluegrass Band. Brought to you by Tullahoma Parks and Rec, Cherokee Distributing Company, and Old Shed Brewing Company. Be there Saturday, May 20th for Live from Ventura Boulevard with some sweet 70s sounds.
Welcome back. Megan Renee Smith was selected as Tullahoma's 2017 Junior Miss Saturday night. Newsleaders Candy Couch and John Gray were on the scene to speak to the winner.
Your fourth runner-up for Junior Miss Tullahoma, contestant number 18, Allie Elizabeth Cardwell. Your third runner-up, Paris Jade Pless. Your second runner-up, contestant number 8, Trista Dana Eggleston. Your first runner-up, contestant number 2, Rachel Audrey Prince. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your 2017 Junior Miss Tullahoma, contestant number 15, Megan Renee Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you your 2017 Junior Miss Tullahoma and her court.
John, I am standing here with our newly crowned Junior Miss Tullahoma for 2017, Megan Smith, and isn't she just the prettiest thing?
Thank you.
I say she lights up a room. She just has one of those smiles, and I've told her that for a couple of years now. But anyway, well, tell us, where do you go to school, Megan?
West Middle School.
West Middle School. I thought that was right. And you were in the, what grade are you in?
7th grade.
7th grade. And I know you're a cheerleader over there.
Ma'am.
I've seen you in action. I got to do that once upon a time myself. Well, tell us, what do you like to do in your spare time?
I like to draw, play with my sisters, and go outside.
Play with your sisters. How many sisters do you have?
2.
2 sisters. Are you in the middle? Are you older, younger?
I'm middle.
You're the middle, so you can boss the big sister and the little sister all at the same time. Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
that's great. Atta girl. You said you like to play outside?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, good. So, do you have a favorite subject in school?
Math.
Math. Oh. So do you have any idea what you'd like to do later on in your life?
I'd like to become a pediatrician.
Wow, that's wonderful. Well, that's great to have a wonderful goal, and you sure are pretty, and I hope you enjoy your reign as Junior Miss Tullahoma.
Thank
you had quite a cheering crowd out there tonight.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you did. Well, we'll look forward to seeing you riding in the Christmas parade, and we'll see you on TV, okay?
Thank you.
All right, thank you for talking with us.
And we'll be right back in a moment.
Keith Barnett here with the Russell Barnett Automotive family. Over 75% of car shoppers today use the internet to search for their new or pre-owned vehicle. That's why the RussellBarnett.com website is so versatile, where you can check it anytime, all the time, online. You can search through our new and pre-owned inventory by make, model, mileage, or price. We can value your trade-in and get you pre-approved for financing before you even walk in the door. So check out RussellBarnett.com, and remember, why buy anywhere else?
It's time for every family and business in Tullahoma to go green and recycle. Tullahoma Public Works makes it simple and easy to recycle. Just place your recyclable materials, paper, plastic, aluminum, and cardboard beside your garbage container on the same day your garbage is picked up. Your recycled materials don't have to be in a fancy container. Recycling is not only the right thing to do, it makes sense. Recycling pays. Paying to bury our garbage costs each of us. Please do your part. Let's go green, Tullahoma, and recycle.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Lily Ann Faith Dorman was crowned Little Miss Tullahoma Saturday night. Let's watch this video of the Queen and her court.
Your 2017 Little Miss Tullahoma and her court. Your 4th runner-up, number 8, Linda Bell Hill. I apologize, it says Hill, Linda Bell Nunn. Your 3rd runner-up, number 5, Hannah Gale Tips. Your 2nd runner-up, number 10, Narissa Emlyn Steverson. Your 1st runner-up, number 4, Carly Van Sisk. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your 2017 Little Miss Tullahoma, number 9, Lily Ann Faith Dorman. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2017 Little Miss Tullahoma and her court.
I am so lucky I am sitting here with our newly crowned Little Miss Tullahoma 2017. Tell the folks what your name is again, please.
Lillian.
Lillian what?
Lillian Faith Dorman.
Lillian Faith Dorman, okay. And how old are you, Lillian Faith Dorman?
5.
5 years old? And you told me, I believe you told me you go to preschool somewhere? Do you go to Stepping Stones, is that right? Oh, I bet you have a good time there, don't you? Yes, and you have 2 brothers that are here tonight with you, and a mom and a dad and some grandparents. Oh, you have quite the family.
And some friends too.
And some friends too. I bet you have a lot of friends here. I bet you have a lot of friends. What do you like to do?
Play.
Oh, well, of course. Yeah. That's important when you're 5 years old. I won't say how old I am, but I like to play too. Okay. Well, you play with your doll, right? Did you say you had an American doll?
American Girl doll.
American Girl doll. Okay, well that's great. And you have a puppy dog at home named Mercy, is that right? What kind of dog is Mercy? Big dog? Little dog?
Big dog.
Big dog. Okay. Well, you are so pretty, and we are so proud for you. And I hope you have a really good time being Little Miss Tullahoma, okay? And we will look forward to seeing you ride in the Christmas parade, okay? Is there anything you want to say to anybody?
No.
No? Give them all that sweet Little Miss Tullahoma wave, okay? Let's wave at everybody, okay? Okay, thank you.
And you can watch the Miss Tullahoma pageant in its entirety starting Saturday at noon on our website at our Facebook page anytime. Stay with us. Your weather forecast is coming up after these messages.
The Russell Barnett Automotive family has launched its new Owner Advantage program. It starts as simple as your first year's maintenance is included with the purchase. We have 1 year, 3 year, 5 year plans available. Car detailing, car rental, collision repair. Stop by one of our 5 locations and let one of our certified sales staff tell you all about it. The Russell Barnett Automotive Family Advantage Program. And remember, my question is, why buy anywhere else?
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1936 at 90 degrees. The record low was in 1990 at 37 degrees. The average high on this day is 77 and the average low is 54. Storms are in your forecast for tonight with a low expected around 59. Rain in the forecast for Friday with a high of 71 and a low of 56. Pretty nice weekend coming up. Partly cloudy weather expected for Saturday with a high of 69 and a low of 52. And that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
And from all of us on Newsleader 6, wishes you and your families a wonderful weekend. Thank you.